We will talk about the interpretations related to seeing the plane in general. We will introduce you to men, single girls, married women, and pregnant women. We will know what it means to see a small plane or a big plane, riding the plane, traveling, or driving it. We will talk about the plane crash. Firstly, seeing an airplane in a dream is one of the symbols that generally heralds exaltation, glory, and high status. One of the symbols that also heralds success, excellence, and getting closer to God Almighty. When we see the plane flying high in the sky, it is also one of the symbols that indicate his high status and one of the symbols that herald the fulfillment of a wish. The plane lands on the ground, and we see it landing safely and easily, which indicates stability in the opinion's affairs in general. When a single girl sees an airplane in a dream, it is good news for her of success and excellence if she is still studying or achieving achievements in her work, if she is working to realize her dreams and achieve her ambitions, and they will come true quickly. The plane is a single girl, Bishara, with pride and joy, especially when you see her in the sky. Seeing a plane in the sky is one of the symbols that indicate wishes that she dreams of, and they will come true soon. Hearing the sound of the plane for a single girl is also good news that she will hear news that will make her happy soon. Riding a plane heralds the answer to a prayer and getting closer to God Almighty. Riding a plane is one of the symbols that heralds the beginning of something new in her life, and this will be an important matter: traveling. When we see that she is traveling by plane, it is a symbol of marriage and happiness with the changes that will happen in her circumstances for the better. Good news? Wishes come true. When a married woman sees the plane landing on the ground, this is good news for her stability in her married life, hearing the sound of the plane. If she was at home and heard the sound of the plane above her house, sometimes it indicated the occurrence of possible problems between her and her husband. When you see that she is traveling by plane, it is one of the symbols that indicates high status. She has an ample livelihood and is happy with her husband. Traveling by plane for a married woman is good news that will bring her closer to God Almighty. Responding to an invitation and achieving something she had hoped would come true soon. When I see that she is traveling by plane, it is her transfer, sometimes her transfer from one state to another, or move it from house to house. Or sometimes he might actually give her the promise of travel. When a pregnant woman sees the plane, then when she sees that she is traveling on it and sees that the trip was easy and there were no obstacles, it is good news for her that she will have an easy birth, a smooth delivery, and a healthy child. When a man sees the plane, it is good news that he will be promoted to a position and that changes will happen in his life for the better. The small plane is one of the symbols that sometimes indicates the beginning of a new business, or the start of a new project that will generate profits and will be a source of benefit to the opinion, whether financial or not, or stability in his life or happiness. The big plane is one of the symbols that indicates wealth of opinion and good news about the arrival of money, and the arrival of money will be a lot of money. Happily in life in general. Seeing a large plane is a symbol that indicates excellence, success, and achievements, whether in studies, if the dreamer is still studying, or at work. The large plane is one of the symbols that heralds a person obtaining a leadership position or a new position among the people. The large plane is a symbol that indicates prosperity, wealth, and happiness. When the shepherd sees that he is on a plane, riding a plane is one of the symbols that indicates a change in the dreamer's affairs and brings good news of a better life for him. Riding a plane is good news for livelihood, money, and achieving something that may have been difficult to achieve, so it is good news for achieving it. Riding a plane is a symbol. If a single girl is married, it is good news for her about marriage and marriage to a person who will have a position and will have a reward. If it were a man, then it would be good news for him to marry a woman who would hold that position. When the opinion sees that he is traveling by plane, he is one of the symbols that indicate the response to an invitation and the achievement of a goal. Traveling by plane is one of the symbols that heralds the speedy fulfillment of a wish, the speed of responding to an invitation,